Hey guys, this is Mel, and I'm recording on July 30th, 2018, and this video is going to focus on Supernatural, more specifically, the San Diego Comic-Con panel that happened on Sunday, July 22nd, 2018, and this video is going to talk solely on the Season 14 spoilers revealed at that panel. So with that said, I want to do, first off, any Season 14 news that I managed to find on the Supernatural Wiki. Link for that will be down below. I found out before the panel. So shooting for Season 14 started on July 10th, and it is going to go all the way to March 26th, 2019. The premiere is meant to air on October 11th, 2018, and it will air on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Also, Season 14 is supposed to have 20 episodes instead of the usual 23 now. Jensen Ackles did an interview about this, stating that it's meant to be easier for them. It's supposed to give them a little more energy afterwards. And essentially, the bump up of seasons from 22 to 23 were meant to supplement the fact that Season 13 had a cut down season, which I hadn't realized that initially that's what it was meant for. So surprisingly, it's all caught up now. So there is that. But less episodes, it could mean less filler episodes. So that's something. Also, it was officially released that episode 13 of the season will be the show's 300th episode. And also, it was confirmed that episode 2 and 6 of the season will be directed by Richard Speight Jr. So now, let's get right into the Comic-Con panel. I am going to try to do this in 10 minutes, starting the clock, and let's begin. The panel video I watch is from Clever News on YouTube, so the link for that one will be down below. I was waiting for a panel video to show up. I didn't just want like cuts and clips. I wanted a full panel so I could take everything in, because it was awesome. Because in attendance, you have MCs being Rob Benedict and Richard Speight Jr., aka Chuck and Gabriel, which is always fun. And then you have behind-the-scenes representatives of Robert Singer, Andrew Dabb, Eugene Ross Lemming, and Brad Buckner being present as well. And then you have the cast present in the forms of Jensen Ackles, aka Dean and Michael, Jared Padalecki as Sam, Misha Collins as Cassio, and Alex Calvert as Jack. So you have a full range of panelists in this Comic-Con panel. So they did touch upon the fact that Jensen Ackles is playing Michael, or Apocalypse Michael. And they did state that Dean is sitting shotgun while Michael is in control. Dean is aware of what what he's doing. So pretty much Dean is Michael. He just can't gain control back. And it seems that not much of Dean will seep through to Michael. It's more like Michael is very more serious than Dean. So it's going to be very tricky that way. They did mention that Michael is a timeless figure. They did bring up that Michael's intention is wanting to purify the earth. Since he's on a new world, Michael is going to be curious as to what humans view as purifying the world. And because he's in a world with very few angels, he's going to need to recruit humans for his army. So there's that. And they did make a point of stating that Jensen had a say in his wardrobe as Michael, as he does for many of the costume designs that he has to partake in those rare occurrences, like the gym teacher one or the cowboy outfit in the Western one. So there's that. For Sam, they did talk about him taking on more of a leadership role, with Dean being absent in regards to taking care of the apocalypse hunters. Or the refugees or survivors, however you want to call it. They stated that Sam is going to try to instill some of Dean's lessons onto his new bunkmates, kind of like trying to incorporate them in his leadership role. Also, in regards to Cass, we see him taking Jack under his wing as they're dealing with the same past issues, because Jack starts off with no powers. He's now more half human than ever, and he's struggling to find his place. They did not mention whether or not Jack having his powers is temporary or not, like if Lucifer truly stole his ability to have powers, or if it's just like he just drained his battery. He just has to wait for it to replenish. They didn't specify which scenario it is. So we have to wait and see about that. They did talk about Castiel bonding more with Jack due to the celestial bond between them. But they did talk about Jack's dynamic with the Winchester shifting. But ultimately, all of them are trying to figure out how to get Dean back. They did mention in regards to familiar faces that we'll see Jody Mills and the Wayward family once again. They didn't specify anything further from that, so we don't know if we're going to see like a continuation of what the Wayward sisters spinoff, like that storyline could have been. We don't know if we're going to see a continuation of it for us, or if they're going to try to find some way to incorporate it in another backdoor thing. No clue. But I hope we get some type of conclusion, because I really want to know what happened with Kaya in the bad place and how like that swordsman came over. So hopefully the next time we see Jody and the Wayward family together, we get some answers there. Also, they said that Rowena will be back, so there's that. And they did really touch on much about the 300 episode, except for the fact that it is going to be the 13th episode, and the fact that Andrew Dabb has a plan. No one really knows what that plan is, and not even Robert Singer, who is directing the episode. So there's that. But I did see an interview briefly about talks of the 300 episode from Andrew Dabb, and from my understanding, it's more like gonna take place in Lebanon, Kansas. Don't know if that's like legit what the premise is gonna be for the 300th episode, but in comparison to what the 100 and the 200 episode were, 100 was strictly in the story of what was happening, so it was treated like a regular episode. But the 200 episode was more like a tribute to the fans, more meta in its premise. So episode 300 is supposed to be kind of in between the two ends of the spectrum there. So there is that. But that's pretty much it that I got from the panel. There was lots of laughs, lots of jokes and stuff like that. But I want to talk about my predictions, since I do have less than 5 minutes left. I might not take up that long, but my prediction or my hopes for season 14, I really hope that when it comes to Michael, we aren't completely lost of Dean. So I really hope that while everyone else interacting with Michael sees Michael, I hope us as the audience will able to see Dean. Because as you remember in episode 522, when Lucifer was possessing Sam, we still got scenes where Sam was talking to Lucifer, and Jared was playing both parts. So it was still inside his head. So it was like Sam trying to struggle with Lucifer's control over him inside his head and trying to fight back, and Lucifer was telling him like, no, your worldview has always been skewed type of thing. I don't know, but I like that we still got that fight internally that we got to see. So I hope that we get to see something similar to that for Dean and Michael, because I don't know how I'm going to feel if I'm just solely seeing Michael and I don't get an ounce of Dean, because it's very different, because in 522 it was only one episode where we had to see Lucifer possessing Sam. This one, it sounds like Michael's going to be possessing Dean for a while from the sounds of it. It's a lot longer than the 3 episodes we got of Demon Dean. So I'm hoping we get that inner struggle that we see with Michael and Dean. I'm hoping for that. For Jack's powers, I hope it really is just a temporary battery drain in regards to his powers, but I can't wait to see what it means for Jack to connect more with his human side. It might not be as daunting of a task for Castiel, who was in that same situation in season 9, who had been alive for like eons as an angel and then finally being a human. Jack's only been alive for like maybe like 6 months, so it's like it's not that big of a stretch, right? So I'll be interested to see how Jack tries to cope without those powers, and I'm wondering if like he would prefer life without powers or if he would be missing his powers. So it'll be interesting to see that. Also, because we have the Apocalypse characters hiding out in the bunker, I hope we do see those familiar faces. I hope we do see Bobby again. I hope we do see Charlie. I hope we do see who else? Bobby, Charlie. Well, Ketch, he's still from our world, but chances are we're probably going to see him again. Hope we still see Mary too. Although I do hope she punches Ketch out. So there's that. I kind of wish Kevin was still alive so he could have gone to our world with us. So there's that. But otherwise, I am excited to see what... Well, I kind of wish Gabriel was still alive too. I gotta remember that. I do want to see Chuck again, for sure, just to see what he makes of the fact that they kind of jumped between worlds. So there's that. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'm just super excited to see what Season 14 has in store. I definitely can't wait for the 300th episode, just to see what type of a mile marker they do for that one. But yeah, so I still have less than 2 minutes left, but I'm going to end it there. But what did you guys think of the Comic-Con panel? Again, link for that will be down below. What did you guys pick up from it? What do you like? What do you hope for in the next season? And what are you excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. Love to hear all your thoughts, theories, and predictions about the upcoming season. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my other videos if you haven't done so already. If you want, check out my Tumblr page. The link for that is down below. I read blog promos, web clips, quotes, gifs, synopses, news, all the good stuff, all found in one place, so go check it out. I am behind and fully aware I do have to catch up, so just keep that in mind. Also, WordPress account, link for that is down below. Anything I post online is connected to my WordPress. I do have to update that. It's more organized though, so keep that in mind as well. I really got a binge update on a lot of stuff this summer, so keep that in mind. But otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your patience. I hope you come back in October to see what I have to say about the season premiere. But until then, guys, this is Mel. Wish you all a great day, great week, wherever you are. Bye for now, and there's 5 seconds left. Bye.